8,507 in the overall fantasy league, which incorporates the entire globe who is playing fantasy. Number 9 in Jamaica, the number 1 in our DTM fantasy group, which is Sports Down the Middle Fantasy Group.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
I want to introduce to you our Fantasy Premier League table leader. Wakanda United is the name of the team. I mean, we want to highlight the leader of the league in our weekly review. And this week, our leader is Wakanda United. And we just want to have a quick chat with Wakanda, find out why he's so successful, why I'm team leading, and so on. Wakanda, welcome.
Welcome. All right.
I say your team name.
Yeah, man. I say it name, man. All right. Generally, what's the mechanics behind this? You have to look at the head-to-head game plays, and what you do as well too. Yes, you look at how each players are performing. So a little trick to this thing is that ensure that on most of the game days, you at least have at least 3 or 4 players the most playing. So when you have most of these players in the mix, it will give you a possibility to actually scoring a higher point. So always remember though, captain is always the key. This week I went with Salah. Actually thought that he would have scored. He got a clear one. He never scored. God, he knows where I never scored a goal there. And, it does disappoint me there still, though. I might have to make a drastic change depending on how...
I wanted to tell the fans how you go about selecting Salah as your captain. What are the things you look at and so on?
I look at how Salah was performing. So, going off of that analysis, I actually thought that he would have, Well, he actually got the goal to score, but he hit the bar. So, it's not like my prediction was actually off. So, I always look at to go for captains for home games because you're expecting that player to perform during the home games. So that's what I generally do when I'm selecting my captain, or I do a comparative analysis on the type of opponent that a particular team is going to play. So that's what I normally do when I'm doing for the captaincy.
So this coming game week, are you going to make any changes, and who you possibly will be replacing?
I bring in Greenish already because Aston Villa, even though they may have a little rocky game week coming ahead, but they're going against Southampton, and the last OT with Southampton they actually lost. But if you look at another game week, after that they're actually playing Brighton, which pretty much on form as well. So I may think about, don't know as it. I may say where the chip lies. If I may just make a play by either transfer him out and probably bring in somebody else. But I'm looking at it overall. But one of my disappointments was actually Calvert-Lewin. I actually thought that he would have actually played well against Southampton in the last outing, but I guess that their goals is actually run in the game there,
Right. So the other analyst, Ray, You think this is just a luck of the draw, or he is being a good manager?
Well, I mean, if he probably used TSI, he probably could have picked him side off of that. But yeah, I'm not taking anything from him because myself was trying to do some analysis, and I'm sure as well not in any first position in any one of the leagues I'm in. So yeah, it's comprehensive analysis, and he's right. Salah could have actually had a goal in the game. I wouldn't have put him as my captain though, but yeah, to each his own. I had Son as my captain. To me, he had a better form, and the team that they were playing, I could have expected them to score.
Brocky, is your team anywhere close to a team like this?
Well, close enough in terms of a number of points. Well, further off in terms of ranking, in terms of Jamaica at the number one position. So I'm not too far off, but the picks on that Ed's Wakanda is Wakanda side is nicely balanced, very good value option in terms of a defensive lineup. You're looking at Kilman there. You're looking at also Martinez from Aston Villa, really good winger in attacking options in Robertson and Justin, but also his midfield is quite balanced in terms of the value. Salah is a high price captain, disappointed not to get the points, but his points will come. And then he has some really good value midfielders in Son, Phil Foden, and Grealish. His attack also shows some really good options. Players who have always scored. Kane, now he's turned around like he's now KDB because he's handing out assists for fun to Son. And Jimenez, Raul Jimenez has actually been quite consistent in scoring. The only disappointment this week is Calvert-Lewin, and you can't blame him too much on that because he has had a run of at least 5 games with scoring games. Scored 10 games, 10 goals for the season. So this week being one off isn't a bad thing. And so he has quite a nice balanced side. And Georgina coming off the bench just in case he had a penalty there for Chelsea. So overall, a very good balanced team. And I think he's doing quite well. I hope to see if I can make some moves off his team pretty soon. But let's see.
Eddie, quickly, what is your warning to Wakanda FC?
Warning. He's doing well so far. He has the right players. I don't really see any weakness in his team as yet. The thing with Edge is that he got onto the good players from early. So he got Martinez early, Son and Kane. So he got those big hauls, especially the Kane captain last week. No upcoming issues. The only fault with maybe Georgina. Probably could support Georgina and she spread the money across a little bit better. But the side look good going forward.
As a Man U fan, when I see a Man U player in your team, you think you can maintain the number one spot?
Yes, I can. You know that to be honest with you, I was going to even go with a Man U defender this weekend. That's all the whole analytics about this thing is. You analyze it, you moves as they go along, and you just continue to watch like the Gooners and everybody else who is trying to outscore you. But as long as you can be in the mix in the point margin that they have, I mean, it's going to be relatively hard for them to even see light at any time soon with you. So, Eddie, if you feel like you're really, size up, what did I guess coming?
Sports fans, a quick review of our champion, our leader, 8,507 in the overall fantasy league, which incorporates the entire globe who's playing fantasy. Number 9 in Jamaica, the number 1 in our DTM fantasy group, which is Sports Down the Middle fantasy group. Our leader, will he be caught? I don't know. Is he making the right decision? I don't know. But leave your comment in the section below. Let us know if you think he is managing. And if you think you have what it takes to manage a fantasy league or a football team, just copy the link below, just log in, join our group and compete. Do you have what it takes? Let us know.